Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the WUWA 2.1 update. If you don't know, it was just released this morning. I am super excited to cover it because this is a big update and has a lot of things that I was looking for in the game. And I think it's going to have a lot for you guys as well that I know you are going to be looking forward to. So if you do enjoy these types of videos, make sure to subscribe and let's go talk about WUWA 2.1. So this update is going to be big for one of a couple reasons. One, we're going to be getting a whole brand new map. We're going to be getting a kind of watery archipelago with an octopus, which in front of that octopus, you do whatever this is. Don't ask questions, just accept. I guess we're having dance-offs and Wuthering Waves now. Hey, I'm all here for it. Anyways, we can also ride stuff like dolphins, or I don't think that's a dolphin. I couldn't tell you what that is. But anyways, they kind of introduce us to this new land, give us a couple new key visuals, which I'm sure will be important later when we come on to explore the new land of Rina Skita or something like that. Also, of course, with this, we get the introduction of the two new characters that are going to be coming out. One of them is going to be Phoebe, who wields cats. Not really, but she can fly on a broomstick. Which is pretty awesome. She is the female Harry Potter of this game, if you will. She's going to be wielding a tome. And I also believe she's going to be of the Spectro variety. And we're not going to go too deep into the intricacies of her kit here today. But just know she's coming out in the next update. Very cool character. Let's keep moving. Next character coming up is going to be Brent. He's going to be a sword character who slashes enemies with a sword. He also kind of dual wields with like a gun as well. He kind of has a gun and a sword, which is actually pretty fun. Anyways, the way these banners are going to order is number one is going to be Phoebe. She is going to be the character coming up on the first banner, along with her new weapon, the hymn book, which looks absolutely ludicrous. And honestly, one of the coolest weapons I've ever seen in the gacha game. And then, of course, on the second banner is going to be Brant. It's also important to note that he's going to be of the fusion element. And like I said earlier, he wields a gun and sword. Pretty cool character. Looks to be of a DPS variety. Pretty neat stuff. He's, of course, coming along with his sword, which I'm going to be honest is not as cool as Phoebe's, but it's still like a gun sword, which is cool. Then they introduce us to the new main event of 2.1, which is going to be an event involving the new area where you're going to do a variety of things. Like, for example, fishing, which is in every good gacha game. You have to have a fishing mechanic. Honestly, I think I like this one's better than Genshin Impact, honestly. Just from a base view, it does look a little bit more fun. But we'll have to see how it works a little more in game here. Then some new notes for the next update. We're getting a couple new phantoms. First one is Phantom Lorelei, who honestly may be one of my favorite looking phantoms. Then we're getting the event weapon, which is available through doing this event called the Ocean's Gift, which you can get along with other rewards doing this event. There's going to be new story content, including a new exploration quest. Of course, during this whole live stream, they gave out codes, which I should have either in the pinned comment or the description. Then we get some previews on the banners and what the 4 stars are going to look like. These are going to be the 4 stars down on the bottom right-hand corner for Phoebe's banner. And then for Brant's banner, we're going to have 3 different 4 stars, which you can find on the bottom corner. Also, it's important to note, he's running beside Chang Li. She's going to be the rerun banner for the update coming on the second half. There are your 4-star weapons for the first weapon banner, and then here are your 4-star weapons for the second weapon banner. We're also going to have a new companion story for Brent. We're going to have a new weekly combat gameplay, more Endgame. I'm always here for that. Let's go. Along with that, we're getting a new permanent challenge gameplay called the Wuthering Waves. Another new endgame mode. And I mean, look at the rewards you get for this. Damn, that's a lot of Astrite. Then new event, co-op Overdash, which I imagine is going to be a mobile run and sprint with your friends to see who can reach the endpoint faster, like a race. This actually looks pretty cool. Then we're going to be getting the monthly exploration event. Then we're getting a new tactical hologram permanent challenge, another hologram which you can challenge, which I'm sure we'll all scream at. Then they introduced one of the biggest things of this patch, and frankly I was a little pissed when I saw this, because the amount of games I've asked for this from and they haven't come makes me want to cry. but finally, a game has introduced Echo Loadouts. Oh my gosh, this is gigantic. You can have loadouts for all of your Echoes. Genshin could never, HSR could never, no game could ever. This is the only game to do it. And frankly, I'm jealous that this game has it and not my games, but it is what it is. There's also some camera improvements, nothing too notable there. They just have different angles, different character positions, stuff like that. There's also a new feature if you are using NVIDIA RTX, which gives it a little filter, makes it look a lot cleaner. You can see the RTX off and then RTX on and how much better it looks. They also did some promotion for their real life merchandise, like the Carlotta themed series set. Then they also introduced that they have 3 new scale figures coming, which Genshin has these too, I think, and so does HSR, but they never announced them in their trailers, which they really should do, because it does build a lot of hype. We have a Camilla one coming, and then in the last update, we got a Black Swan one. So these are the 3 new figures. I think the Black Swan one may actually already be out. Also, during this preview, we got possible introductions of 3 new characters. These are just some visuals of them. I don't think we really have like names or personalities we can link to these characters yet, but they do look pretty awesome. The Tacit mark on the forehead is sick. Also, just a couple more notes for just some things coming in the next update is that we're going to have Echo recommendations, which basically just if you're kind of a noob, it recommends you Echoes that you can use. That will be the best for that starting characters. Guide makers are useless now. Then we also have a increase in the Echo backpack capacity. And also they announced that they're releasing it on Mac. To all Mac users, hey, good job, bro. Come on now. But anyways, I think that covers everything. I hope you guys are looking forward to WUWA 2.1 like I am. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and look forward to more WUWA updates. But for right now, that's going to be all for me, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.